5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to MSPN. Yes, we're back for another season, MSPN Preseason edition. Here, of course, with the man with the plan, Mr. Robert Brunson. But we want to start off this season, this preseason. First of all, recapping last season and the things that went on. I also tell you about some of the new teams that we got this year. We also heard we got one coach that's been calling out teams already. So, without further ado, going back to the Super Bowl. Rico was able to get his first Super Bowl win after coming so close so many times. Stan was able to do some things with the Bears, coming over, getting the Super Bowl win. Larry got his first Super Bowl win. But all the games were exciting. What did you think about in recapping last season?
Well, first of all, I think last season was a good season for me, because a lot of my picks worked out and everything, But my motto is prove me wrong, and
Right.
and they, Larry, with the C team, he proved me wrong. He got to the championship game and won and everything. And all those guys that won games have been through something last year.
Right.
Rico, been getting close to it, and he couldn't win it and everything. Larry was the same thing. He tried the year before. We kind of lost it at the end and everything. And Stan, had a big falling out with his team, but he's rebuilt now, but he was able to get back to the championship game. So it just seemed like those guys have been through something, finally, arrived and everything. But this year's a whole different season. You know how it goes.
Right.
Hey, it's gonna be some tough games. Just how mice of football is. It's gonna be some tough games, but it's gonna be some surprising teams coming to the front this year.
Mm-hmm. And when you said it, when you look at mice of football, it's undoubtedly the most competitive in football in the state. We said we joke around about it, but it was even proven. We took the Redskins when they played the champion from another league and won 33-0.
Well, not just from that league and everything, and not tooting our own horns and everything, but but Rico went over, I think went to Vicksburg and won. And not only he played against teams from over there, he played against teams from I think Starkville and a few of the teams quit on him, and everything, and he wasn't even scored on while he was over there. So it goes to show you that he battled to win a championship in this league, but when the talent went to another league, they came out, and they just overcame, and didn't even get scored on,
Right.
My experience, is that it shows you that mice is a little more competitive, and also a little more I guess you said basic fundamentals. These guys got it down packed and everything. To have two teams to quit on you, another team not even score on you, that's a big success. Champion
Right.
versus champion.
And when you talk about Stain, situation that he went through last year, it was, to me, it was practically amazing. You got this guy coming in, he was at the Super Bowl the season before. Then he comes to a brand new team, only had like maybe one or two players come with him over to the Bears, and he takes this team to the Super Bowl and wins. And so that shows you how much coaching ability that he has. You look at a brand new squad. Took a minute to get his system in, but once he got his system in, he got the defense turned up. He showed you why he's a good coach.
Yeah, and also, you got to give some shout out to those Bears coach, that C team coach that sent some guys to the B team to help make, what Stan needed for that formula. So I think it was a good combination and everything. And you got to give a shout out to Ray Blackman to inviting a coach over like that was going through some things to let them come here and give them free range. Say, hey, do what you do best and everything. And with that blessing, Stan pulled out another championship. Let you know that it just it wasn't just for the Steelers when he was there. He's a championship coach and everything about the fundamentals of the game. Once you teach a kid that and everything, and the kid believe in what you're doing, you can pull out good things. And that's not to say that the Bears gonna slack down because of Stan is gone.
Right.
But Ray got some good coaches over there too. So Bears is a good organization. So it's the right fit at that time for Stan. And when they play each other this year, they're gonna tell the two stories then.
Right, and that's the good thing about it. Him helping their organization, them helping him. So a lot of things that he was able to impart to those coaches, they have now. And all the time I talk to you about how coaches should talk to you more about, some of the things. I mean, you've been through it. You won championships, and that's the same thing. When you're a championship coach and you have a championship pedigree, there are things that you do, and those are things that are gonna be great for the Bears this year, and it will be a good time when they get to play each other this year.
Yeah, and no, and build a championship team. And I'm telling you, a lot of time it ain't just about coaching, being a great coach. It's about being a good motivator. That's the biggest thing. Being a good motivator, being organized and everything, and giving all your time to what you're doing. You have to have a 2 hour with those kids. You give all the time in the world to what you're doing with them and everything. And don't just let because when kids play around in practice, they're gonna do the same thing in the game. So Stan, first of all, is a disciplinarian. So they're gonna do what he say do and everything. So and he gonna have control of his team. So that's the biggest thing. Once you have control, you can build up a team from there.
That was one of the things when you talk about that with Larry. When you talk about the teams going through some things. Larry made some Super Bowl season before, fell a little short, and we joked with him early last year, like he was winning, but it's like, well, was he still hungry? Was he still? And it's like once we had a couple shows where we messed with him about the defense, he cracked down on defense, and it's like he coasted to the Super Bowl, and of course he had your who's that player y'all got over there?
Who's that?
Mr. Five.
Mr. Five? That Stubb guy is something else, and everything. That guy gonna do great things. But I think that Larry, it's an example of that. If you pay attention to the show, I think it's my job is it's a coach that won 72 championships in different sports and everything. Not tooting my own horn, but hey, toot toot. But I'm just saying, my thing is to make it interesting. And make it more competitive among all the teams and everything. If you listen, you ask some questions, I can tell you how to beat in the team, and I can also tell you what your weaknesses are too, because I see it every week and everything. So, but you don't ask, you don't get no answer.
Yeah, and that pretty much caps up last season and brings us to where we are now. We're at the point where teams are starting to practice. They've been through the spring trainings. Now this is hardcore practice, getting ready for the season, because you look up in about a month or so, the season starts. And with that being said, we got some new teams that have jumped into the league and want to try their hand in it. Who are some of the new teams we got?
Well, we got another team in Canton. That's the Colts. The Colts was up there last year. This year we have the Saints and everything. And they're gonna be pretty competitive team too. I've been out to their practice, and Coach Alvin Carter got those guys really much on point. They trying to get to learn the league, learn the coaching and all that kind of stuff. But we're expecting big things out of Canton and everything. And also we have the Jackson Dolphins here. Okay. Now the Dolphins, it's a new name for team for the coaches that's been around a while. Coach Evan and Coach Ellis and all those guys, they're experienced, so they're not gonna come in like a new team. They're gonna come in to beat somebody and everything, and we have the Jackson Vikings coming in and everything, in which the Dolphins and the Vikings play each other the first game and everything. As the Viking coach, Coach Darren Tucker, he come in, he played in the league some years ago, and and he talking noise. He coming in talking to us like the baby sweat. New team. And he said, hey, he finna put some points up on these boys. And he coming out with a championship and everything. Then also we have Stan coming back this year with the Steelers and everything. Stanley Brent and there. So that's he's not a new team, but he's reorganized his organization and everything. And he back, and I think he's gonna be a contender right off the bat.
Right. Well, yeah, Stan, he's got the experience. But then I'm still intrigued by the guy, still from the Vikings. You say coming in talking noise, hadn't played anybody, does he know this is Mike's man?
Yeah, see, Tucker's from the old league, when he played under me, under other coaches in the league and everything, and we used to have a sit down like we're doing now, like a baby SWAC meeting. Okay. And everything. If you confident in your team, you talk about them and everything. There's a team motivation and everything, but he hasn't experienced mice. You get humbled real quick in mice. So you better make sure your team is right, is with you when you're doing it, talking and everything. But he got experience too. Okay. He got experience and everything. He coming from a different league, but we got the mentality of a head coach, and he put your team out there.
Okay. But we'll see what happens with the Vikings. It'll be interesting because it's always best to kind of come in a little quiet, and let you. But hey, he got this swagger. Cool. I haven't met him yet, but I look forward to meeting him and see how it goes.
We will have him on the show next week, of course, with a lot of other coaches and everything. We got 45 squads in the mice,
Okay.
So it's gonna be a battle to the fittest to the end and everything. But we gonna have a show next week. We'll have all the first game teams here. Give a chance, if they ain't scared to come talk about their team, about what they predicting, the win. I'm gonna have my prediction out there, and I'm gonna let you know, all the teams I think gonna win and everything. Most of the time I'd be right and everything. But we're gonna put it out there. We're gonna have all those guys there. We're gonna plan on doing our next show at Smithfield Stadium, and we're gonna invite everyone to come out. All the head coaches of those teams, and kind of like boost their teams up and kind of see what we're going from there.
So kind of like our own little baby swag mean. This is a chance for you to come out and talk noise about your team now. Nobody's saying anything. Nobody. This is the chance you talk your noise, and this chance to go back and take the practice. Look, I've been talking about y'all. Y'all gotta back me up now.
Right, and I'm gonna do my ratings from the bottom of the list to I think gonna pull out the top, the first week ranking. I'm gonna put it that way.
Already?
And I'm gonna put my first week ranking. I'm gonna rank them before they get to the first week and everything. How everybody gonna rank after that and everything.
Okay. Well, that's cool. We want to also mention that we're going to be looking at getting a media day together soon where we can get the teams out so we can get the team pictures and things of that nature. We want to meet everybody. We want to meet all the teams beforehand, keep everything basically friendly now because we know once the season starts, it's on. So we will be giving you information on exactly when media day will be. We want the teams to come out in their uniforms, teams, cheerleaders. Also, not just the players. We want everybody a part of the organization to come out so we can get your picture taken and we can get your featured.
That's right. And another thing I want to let everybody know that not only the football competition is tough, our cheerleader competition is real tough. So it's going to be a battle, for those Broncos and those Jaguars, those different teams that won trophies last year, the Panthers. So it's going to be a battle again because you got new cheerleaders groups coming in and you got more experienced cheerleader coaches coming in. So we're going to look for a good season in Meissen.
Yeah, and the Bronco cheerleaders, they going to be a little hungry. They let the Panthers off the hook.
They climb up the ladder and everything. So I'm going to have my picks next week. Tim will have his picks and everything. But like I always say, you don't like my picks, prove me wrong. And we'll be seeing you next week on MSPN.